The recent Ebola outbreak in Muvende district has claimed the lives of at least 8 people, with the latest being a medical doctor, according to the Ministry of Health. Following the outbreak, the Ministry of Health has gone to announce guidelines and precautions for members of the public to follow to help curb the spread of the virus.
Just call upon the public to be fully aware that there is this epidemic and they take further precautions, especially when somebody falls sick. And even for our health workers, they need to be alerted that now they no longer have to handle the cases the way they were handling them.
Other stakeholders who have joined in the fight with Ebola are religious leaders. In a joint meeting with officials from the Ministry of Health, local leaders and the Bishop of Rwenzori, Nason Baluku, advised the public to follow all the guidelines set by the Ministry of Health in order to prevent the spread of Ebola.
All our people in the Kasese district, that as we gather in such a place, we need to take into consideration the precautions that have been given to us by the Ministry of Health and the President himself. People should be able to wash their hands. People should be able to realize and recognize any person with the Ebola signs and make sure that this person is taken to the hospital as soon as possible. I'm encouraging the priests and the lay leaders in the diocese that as long as we continue to worship on Sunday, the precautions must be put in place and every person must ensure him or her washes his or her hand.
The bishop says it's a responsibility of every Christian to protect the lives of the others by ensuring that they live a good health.
As I speak now, as South Rwenzori diocese, I don't think that we can transfer a disease from one person to another or the virus from one person to another, because the bishop has to ensure that he has the gloves on his hand and he has to ensure that every time he goes through the line of confirmation, he continues to sanitize the hands in addition to putting on the gloves, even the confirmants themselves.
His message was also re-echoed by the South Rwenzori Diocese Dean, who urged people to report any suspected case to the relevant.
Our believers and all the Christians that we take precautions by not shaking hands, by making sure that we wash all the time, and also making sure that we take precautions as required by Ministry of Health.
Lieutenant Colonel Joe Lusimbi, the resident district commissioner of Kasese, says they have intensified surveillance systems at the border of Uganda and Congo to reduce illegal entrance. In the past, Kasese district has grappled with epidemics like Ebola, cholera, COVID-19, and on top of the natural disasters they face, such as landslides and flash floods, among other challenges. Chris Semakola, Martha Amanya, CTV, PM Edition.